welcome to another edition of Thursday Thoughts with Pastor Pat. I am Pastor Pat, the pastor of St. John's United Church of Christ in Weldon Spring, Missouri. This is my weekly video blog on what I'm thinking on Thursday as we're approaching Sunday morning worship. This coming Sunday is September 14th. It is also the 14th Sunday after Pentecost. The scripture passage that I'm going to concentrate on this week is the gospel reading for the week. It is the 15th chapter of Luke, verses 1 through 10. This is two parables. Parable of the lost sheep and the parable of the lost coin. And here Jesus is eating with tax collectors and sinners, and the Pharisees are just stunned and dumbfounded that Jesus would stoop so low to eat with these people. And in response to that comment, Jesus shares these two parables. First, the parable of the lost sheep, where a shepherd has 100 sheep. One is lost, so he leaves the other 99 and he searches diligently until that sheep is found. And when that sheep is found, he not only returns it to the fold, he has a big party and celebrates. Then they have the parable of the lost coin, where a woman loses a coin and she is turning the house upside down trying to find this coin. And when she finds this coin, she's so happy she also throws a big party because she found the coin. And Jesus uses that to illustrate how happy the Lord is, how happy God is when one sinner, one person who is lost, then becomes found. And that is why he's sitting with tax collectors and sinners. So, I don't think I would turn my house upside down if I lost a coin. I've lost many coins, but I will say if I lost the TV remote, and when I do lose the TV remote from time to time, I search pretty diligently. And there is a lot of anxiety, unfortunately, when that TV remote gets lost. I hope you feel the same way as well, too. And I've lost so many umbrellas. I've lost so many phone chargers, so many gloves, so many scarves over the years. I've been lost, but now I am found. So I was asking myself a little bit, what is the strangest thing I have found? And really only thought of a couple things. One of them when I was little, and I woke up early in the morning and I looked outside because something had woken me up. I'd heard something outside, and I looked out, and it was a herd of pigs outside my window, big pigs. And it's technically a drove of pigs and not a herd of pigs. I had to look that up. I didn't know that just offhand. I had to look that up. The other thing that was lost and found in my life was when Karen and I got engaged. We were in San Diego and we were on the beach, and it was nighttime. It was pretty dark. And we were on the beach, and I proposed to her. She said yes. And I put the engagement finger on her, and we sat on the beach. We took a few selfies and then stood up. And then, the engagement ring wasn't fitted yet. And so it slipped off her finger and into the sand. And keep in mind, it is dark out. And we both thought for sure it's gone. So we were looking for it. We turned the flashlight on our cell phones, and we're looking around, and we're thinking for sure there's no way we're going to find it. And then suddenly Karen spots this little glitter in the sand that turned out to be the diamond. And it's not like it was a really big diamond. I was pretty poor at the time. But the little diamond shone in the dark, and we found it. And there was such a sense of relief and a sense of joy that what once we thought was lost was now found. And that's just a fraction of the relief and joy that God feels when somebody who is lost is then found. So comment below. I'd like to hear, what is something unusual that you found? If you're on Facebook, comment, like, make sure you are following us on Facebook as well, too. If you're watching on YouTube, comment, like, and subscribe so you get updates every time we post new content. I hope to see you 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. You can worship with us here in person, 10 o'clock, or you can worship here on Facebook Live as well. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. God bless. Bye-bye.